My name's Sarah, and the idea of these videos is to give you a little bit extra, another perspective on some of the articles that come out in the Speak Up magazine. In the Speak Up magazine, we're going to take a look at Mrs. Dalloway, a novel from 1925 that's set in London by the modernist writer Virginia Woolf. Mrs. Dalloway is one of Woolf's best-known works, and through it we get a real taste of what London was like in the interwar period. All the events of the novel take place in just one day in London soon after the First World War, and the city plays a very important role in the book, with characters walking around the streets and having encounters throughout the day. In this way, there are some similarities with James Joyce's novel Ulysses, which takes place during one day in Dublin in 1909. Virginia Woolf said that one of the things she enjoyed most about London was walking through the streets and observing strangers. As she watched ordinary people on the bus or in the shops, she sometimes imagined the other lives that she might have lived. Clarissa Dalloway, the central character in the novel, Mrs. Dalloway, says, "I love walking in London. Really, it's better than walking in the country." And we can imagine that this love of walking in the city is close to what Virginia Woolf felt herself. Woolf kept diaries throughout her life, and in one she writes, "London itself perpetually attracts, stimulates, gives me a play and a story and a poem." So what she observed on the streets of London was obviously a real inspiration for her work. Woolf lived in various houses in the Bloomsbury area of central London, and with her husband Leonard Woolf and her brother Toby, she was one of the central figures of the so-called Bloomsbury Group. This was an informal group of bohemian writers, artists and intellectuals who met and collaborated artistically in the early decades of the 20th century. If you walk around the elegant squares of Bloomsbury today, you'll still find blue plaques remembering Virginia Woolf, who had such an impact on English literature.